If you're constipated, just like straight up struggling to go, keep watching because today we're going to talk all about why you're constipated and what to do about it, including some hacks to relieve constipation today, music. Hey, beautiful people, it's Melissa from Choosing My House, and I teach you how to transition to a whole food, plant-based lifestyle and thrive. And today I'm going to show you how to stop constipation because no one wants to be constipated. It's uncomfortable and dangerous and it hurts, but the good news is you can cure constipation naturally. I know firsthand because I suffered for years. So let's dive into the root cause for why you're not going to the bathroom and then build a strategy with tried and true remedies to help you go fast. Also, I want to thank each and every one of you who came out to our first How to Grow Healthy Hair Live. We learned all about how to grow hair and stop hair loss on a whole food plant-based diet. If you missed it, you can catch the replay link below, and we're going to have a second one strictly Q&A. Okay, Sunday, that's today, March 19th at 6 p.m. Central. Listen, if you're on a healthy hair journey, I want to see you there, all right? Come out and ask your questions. All right, you ready to unclog these bowels? Let's go. So in order to heal constipation, it's important to know the root cause for why you can't go, because you can do all the things you know to patch it up. But if you don't know the root cause for why you're constipated in the first place, you're going to go right back to straining on that toilet. So let's look at the 4 most common reasons people can't go. Your gut is off. When your gut is in balance, your microbiome is off. The gut microbiome refers to all the microbes in your intestines that actually act as another organ in your body that's critical for your health. Each of the bacteria in your human gut microbiome play a different role in your body. Individuals now with constipation, and this includes functional constipation, chronic constipation, and IBS with constipation, often have a bacteria imbalance, also called dysbiosis. Studies have shown that people who are constipated many times have a very different gut bacteria composition than non-constipated healthy people with higher levels of methane-producing bacteria. And when this happens, y'all, it slows intestinal transit time, which can lead to not being able to have a bowel movement. Okay, so what causes an imbalanced gut? So like the major one, y'all, is a diet that increases your intake of processed sugar food. Additives, meat, cheese can majorly affect your gut. Another one is alcohol and new medications such as like antibiotics. Here's how to fix it first. Check your diet. Are you eating stuff that's throwing your microbiome off? One strategy that can help your gut rebalance is consuming a whole food plant-based diet, a diet mainly centered around plants that include fruits and vegetables, whole grains, legumes, tubers, nuts, and seeds. Because when you eat like this, like right off the bat, you eliminate processed sugar food, additives, meat, cheese, a lot of the stuff that negatively affects the gut, and instead it feeds the gut with prebiotic foods that act as food for healthy gut bacteria, food like whole grains, bananas, greens, onions, garlic, and more. All of this is going to produce healthy bowel movements. Second, probiotics. Probiotics are super helpful because they can also balance your healthy gut bacteria, so you can do a probiotic, preferably one that survives your stomach acid, so it can reach your gut and properly colonize the gut environment. And don't sleep on the probiotic foods that have beneficial live microbiota, including plant-based yogurt, tempeh, kimchi, miso, sauerkraut, all phenomenal options. Increase fiber intake. I know we hear this one all the time, but it's true. One of the most effective ways to prevent constipation naturally is to increase your fiber intake. Fiber is a type of carbohydrate that is not digested in the body, y'all, but instead helps to add bulk to the stools and promote regular bowel movements. And you can increase your fiber intake by eating more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, tubers, nuts, and seeds. And some examples of fiber-rich foods include berries, apples, pears, broccoli, lentils, chia seeds, quinoa, pretty much almost anything plant-based, mind you. You can get fiber from things like Metamucil at your pharmacy, but it's no substitute for vegetable fiber. The real thing, vegetable fiber provides your gut with nutrition. Metamucil is not going to do the same thing because it's only a supplement, but if you're still constipated after going plant-based and hiking up your fiber, it could be because you're leaving out this huge factor: increased water intake. So when you consume fiber, it swells up with fluids, so it kind of like soaks up all the water. It kind of dehydrates your colon, so you have to increase your water consumption or else you'll have some hard stools. I've heard people say, I went plant-based, but now I'm constipated. Honey, it could be because you increased your fiber, but you didn't adjust your water intake, so your colon doesn't have enough water to push it out. And if you don't increase your water intake and you're dehydrated, you're going to be constipated. Stool is going to get hard and become difficult to pass. As a good rule of thumb, you should try to drink about half your body weight in ounces. So if you're 200 pounds, it's recommended you drink half of that in ounces. So 100 ounces of water, which is about like 12 cups. Also try to avoid sugary or caffeinated drinks, which can actually dehydrate you. And if you're still not going, it could be this. Eliminate constipating foods. Let's talk about it. White bread, meat, cheese, fast food. I know they taste good, but they're not going to help you go. In fact, when I was binging on these foods, homegirl didn't go for days. That's not normal and that's not healthy. Remember, foods that constipate are usually lower in fiber. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't going when I increased my fiber and lowered my low fiber foods, coupled with increasing my water intake. Things started to get moving, and this didn't just happen automatically when I went vegan. You know why? Because I was still binging on constipating processed food. It wasn't until I went whole food plant-based that my bowels began to normalize. Okay, so I just laid out what I call corrective strategies, things to fix the root cause of constipation for the long haul. So you want to balance your gut. You want to eat enough fiber, drink enough water, and eliminate constipating foods. Now we're going to look at coping strategies. These are things you can do right now to help you ease constipation today. Natural remedies. There are natural remedies you can start doing today to help you go. These include aloe. Aloe vera juice can help promote bowel movements and relieve constipation. I even know of people who have taken the inside of the leaf, so the gel, not the skin, and they make a drink by blending a green apple, 1 tablespoon of flaxseed with 8 ounces of water. They blend that all up, followed by drinking 1 or 2 glasses of lukewarm water to get the bowels moving. Magnesium supplements can help relax the muscles in the digestive tract and promote regular bowel movements. You can check the description box for the one I use that's really helpful. Potassium. You need potassium to ensure peristaltic action in your colon walls. Without it, colon walls are weak and they can't contract properly to help remove fecal matter. Now, bananas are a great source of potassium, but there are some sources that are even higher than bananas, including prunes. That's one of the reasons prune juice works so well, because of its potassium. Swiss chard. Swiss chard has double the potassium than a banana. Now that includes lentils, chickpeas, all the beans, coconut water, watermelon, spinach. These are all excellent sources of potassium. Herbal remedies. Some herbal remedies may also help prevent constipation. They include triphala. Triphala is an herbal remedy made from 3 fruits, including amla haritaki and pipitaki, that is commonly used in Ayurvedic medicine for constipation. Senna senna is an herbal laxative that can help promote bowel movements and relieve constipation. Ginger is a natural anti-inflammatory that can also help promote digestive health and relieve constipation. Slippery elm. All of these can help you go. While it may be more dangerous, to be constipated than it is to use an herbal laxative, you should talk to your healthcare provider to ensure they're suitable for you. Exercise. Regular exercise is not only important for overall health, but it can also help prevent constipation. Exercise helps to stimulate the muscles in your digestive tract, which can help move food through your system more quickly. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise. That can include brisk walking, cycling, swimming most days of the week. Stress can have a negative impact on many aspects of our health, y'all, including, the digestive system. When we're stressed, our body's natural fight or flight response can slow down digestion and lead to constipation. To prevent constipation, it's important to manage your stress levels. Okay, some effects of stress-producing activities include spending time in nature, taking a bath with some candles, getting a massage, listening to some relaxing music. One thing I do to manage my stress levels is finding a quiet place to pray and meditate on scripture, promises that fortify my spirit. Bathroom habits. Practicing good bathroom habits can also help prevent constipation. Don't ignore the urge to have a bowel movement, because when you hold it, it could take longer to come out. Also, try to establish a regular bowel routine by going to the bathroom at the same time each day. And when you go, don't strain, because this causes hemorrhoids. That's a whole nother problem. And something very helpful is using a footstool or anything to elevate your feet while sitting on the toilet, which can help promote a more natural bowel movement. Sleep. Getting enough sleep is important for overall health, but it can also help prevent constipation. When we're sleep deprived, our body's natural rhythms can become disrupted. Y'all, including our digestive system. Aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night to help promote regular bowel movements. So if you can address those root causes by using these corrective strategies, so that's balancing your gut with dietary improvements and probiotics, increasing your fiber intake, staying hydrated, eliminating constipating, causing foods, and then incorporate some of these coping strategies like not ignoring the urge to go exercising, herbal remedies, managing your stress levels, and practicing good bathroom habits, you can promote regular bowel movements and prevent constipation. And if you continue to experience constipation despite these lifestyle changes, be sure to talk to your healthcare provider, okay? As it could be a sign of a more, serious underlying condition. So you want to get that checked out. I hope this information helps and that you find value in it. Please hit the like button if it was helpful. And should you want to transition to a whole food plant-based diet, check out what I wish I knew before gonna plant face. And please subscribe if you want encouragement, recipes, and plant-based education. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.